ॐ गणनां त्वा गणपतिगं हवामहे कविं कवीनामुपमश्रवस्तमं ज्येष्ठराजं ब्रह्मणां ब्रह्मणस्पता न शृण्वन्नोतिभिस्सीदसादनम् ॐ श्री महागणपतये नमः। सरस्वत्यै नमो नित्यं भद्रकाल्यै नमो नमः। वेदवेदान्तवेदांग विद्यास्थानेभ्यैव च सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्। ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्ति। हरि ओम हरि ओम। नमः श्री शंकरानंद गुरुपादाम्बुजन्मने सविलास महामोह ग्राह ग्रासैक कर्मणे ग्राह ग्रासैक कर्मणे। Page 30th in the thick book and verse number 62. And in missions book this will have 125. 62nd word. Vakyam pratibhaddham sat प्राक् परोक्षावभासिते करामलकवद्बोधम् अपरोक्षं प्रसूयते। परोक्षं ब्रह्मविज्ञानम् शाब्दं देशिकपूर्वकम् बुद्धिपूर्वकृतं पापम् कृत्स्नं दहति वह्निवत्। परोक्षं ब्रह्मविज्ञानम् शाब्दं देशिकपूर्वकम् बुद्धिपूर्वकृतं पापम् कृत्स्नं दहति वह्निवत्। Kritsnam dahati vannivat. So we had seen yesterday that the knowledge which is given by the teacher of the oneness of the self with the Brahman. This knowledge is not effective when there is very little vairagya. When vairagya is less, there is a tendency to objectify the subject and subjectify the object. When I subjectify the object, between aham and asmi, there is a very strong personality is hidden, which we have entertained. Aham pita asmi, aham mata asmi, aham sukhi asmi, aham dukhi asmi, aham manushyo asmi, aham sthulo asmi, aham krishna asmi. And this is a big challenge because vyavhar, more you do vyavhar, more satya buddhi will be there in the jagat, and parichinna buddhi would be there in the self. Atmani parichinna buddhi, jagati satyat buddhi and purnat buddhi. This happens by lot of interaction. Please note, karma yoga, you have to do vyavhar. Karma yoga, it is important. You cannot move behind it. In bhakti, you can lessen the vyavhar. But in Jnana Yoga, little vyavhar is only helpful for the sadhana. Otherwise, the identity with respect to world becomes very, very firm. And what vairagya does, I told yesterday, vairagya knocks off this identity. I had mentioned, I think, the dispassion, initially it is with the object, later on it is with the thought, and much advanced state it is with the knower of thought. There are three levels of dispassion. One is called dispassion from the object. Other is dispassion from the thought of object. And third is dispassion from the aham vritti or the knower of the thought of object. Unless dispassion has gone deeper into us, the Vedanta will not be sufficient to come and give the meaning in the aham. And problem will be, we will objectify the Vedanta. This objectification of the Brahman is called Parokshya. And that is not what the complete knowledge was. But chalo, it's a step forward. It's a step forward. I had explained to it yesterday. It is the mind. Manasa ev avaptavyam. The self is known by the mind. And it is known by vritti vyapti. There is one word you have heard many times, vritti vyapti. So if vritti vyapti itself is not taking place, then knowledge will not be there. So you saw yesterday that if one quality out of that sadhan chatushtaya is less, it will delay everything. Supposing somebody has less of shama. So shama means impressions are not too much. Therefore Yoga Vasishtha defines as moksha in Yoga Vasishtha is defined as vasana kshayo moksha. Very beautiful definition in short. Vasana kshayo moksha. So other vasanas are strong. it won't allow Brahmatmaikya Vasana to stay. Because both are Virodhi Vasana. In one you have to think you are infinite, in one you have to think you are finite. One is along with body, other is adahik. One is daik. So it won't coexist. Vasana of child and vasana of wife can coexist. There are some friendly vasanas, some are non-friendly vasanas. Vasana of office and vasana of money can coexist. Vasana of house and vasana of friend can coexist. Vasana of vinamrata and vasana of ahankar cannot coexist. They are viparit vasana. Vasana of seva and vasana of bhog can't coexist. Please see. Vasana of attachment and vasana of prem can't coexist. But asakti and anger coexist. Anger and attachment, these vasanas are very good friends. One says, you go, I am coming. Vasana of attachment and vasana of kam coexist. They come in family. Therefore Bhagavan says, Veet, Rag, Bhayak, Krodha. But vasana of bhakti and vasana of asakti can't coexist. And our seeker's problem is he lives in lot of conflicts. He thinks something big, but he doesn't have the guts to live it. Therefore, Krishna ji along with Balram ji alone will work. Balram ji is Ichha Shakti. Krishna ji is Gyan Shakti. One is Aham Brahmasmi and other is I don't need the world. So, unless these two are there, your knowledge won't be effective. It's Ramji without Lakshmanji. Nobody would have asked him anything. He will be very low profile. So the Brahma Vasana and the Vasana of Parichindata cannot coexist. That world is also good and real, Brahman also is good and real. And this is what the seeker struggles. He has to work on Shat Sampatti and Vairagya especially. Especially he has to work. I have seen very few seekers are concerned for dispassion. It's difficult. If one thing I will be attached, it will be an obstacle for Paroksha and Aparoksha both Gyan actually. Paroksha Gyan is also not that easy, let me tell you. People say many times, Vedanta is intellectual. Your ignorance is also intellectual. Intellectual ignorance will go by intellectual Vedanta only. Well, you have understood intellectually very good. If you understood intellectually, that is also not easy. So this, we heard how each of the Shat Sampatti facilitates my entry into the Mahavakya realization. We had seen 62nd verse, if you remember. Pratibaddham is pratibandh. The word pratibaddham of 62nd verse is equal to pratibandh, obstacle, hindrance, block, whatever you call it. Now very nice point is mentioned in 63rd verse. It is said here, Paroksham Brahma Vijnanam Shabdam Deshika Purvakam Buddhi Purvakritam Papam Kritsnam Dahati Vannivat. I think I chanted it. It is said here, when I read it, I was very surprised. But the meaning was good. You know what it says? Well, it's not useless. Who? The Paroksha Gyan. And for Paroksha Gyan, he used the word Brahma Vijnanam. And if you see next verse, which I'll see later on, 64th verse, he uses the word Atma Vijnanam. So one is Brahma Vijnanam, other is Atma Vijnanam. Shabdam and Deshik Purvakam is common. Deshik means through the teacher, through the Guru only. And Shabdam is the Mahavak which is there, which is Aham Brahmasmi Tattvamasi, etc., which is revealed by words. Shabdasya iti Shabdam, which is of the Shabd is called Shabd. Like Vasudevasya apatyam Vasudeva. Dasharathasya apatyam Dasharathi. So the Shabdam of the words, revealed by the words. So this is the name of Brahma Vijnanam. Brahma Vijnanam is another name called Shabdam. Like Ved has another name called Shruti. Like that. Try to not to miss any word. And Paroksham. Now, what it says is good news also. What it says that this Vijnanam, this Brahma Vijnanam, this whole is one sentence. Papam kritsnam papam dahati. It burns the whole sins. This is kritsnam, not krishnam. Kritsnam is complete, samastam. Don't say krishnam papam dahati. It's kritsnam. Kritsnam. Ole tab to I have parokshyan, they should have burned my. Wait, let me complain. Don't hurry. Don't interrupt in between. Okay. And that but adjective of papam is see, buddhi purva kritam. And there is where the secret is. Buddhi purva kritam. Done earlier by the buddhi. Now, sins are classified into 3-4 categories. One is, what shall I say, heinous sins that we are not talking of. Heinous crime, what you call, burning somebody's house, kidnapping, all these things. Heinous sins are there. Second is sin because of not doing your swadharma. I am a teacher and I did not do my swadharma. I am a student, I didn't do my swadharma. When you don't do swadharma, you take away somebody's right. In other words, you are not doing action which is unloading the vasana. This is the second sin is there. So, non-contributory to the world and liability to the mind. I have increased my liability to myself because I am not doing my dharma. That is a pap. Pap means through which you are decreasing your qualification for the self. You are not available for knowledge. Remember that pap word has come from padhatu, to protect. Pa plus up, upgat pa. So you up, you put it to the left. Up plus pa. Not pa means father. Not that pa. So that which takes away the security is called pap. This is the second pap. Okay? Why? Because you have taken but not given. Bhunjate te tvagam papaha. Bhagavan has given the word. Ye pachantyatma karanat. Ye pachantyatma karanat bhunjati. You are eating sin. This is second level of sin. So the person is not available to please God. Please note, the way to Ishwar always go through Virat. Unless one has pleased Virat and Hiranyagarbha, he can go to Ishwar. And unless you please Ishwar, you cannot go to Brahma. Brahma conditioned by unmanifest is Ishwar. Brahma conditioned by total subtle body is Hiranyagarbha. And conditioned by total gross body is Virat. So if I have not pleased Virat, you forget about pleasing Ishwar. Okay? This is the second sin, Swadharma. Third sin is Bhavna Dosh. I think you are a bad person. I have calm towards you. I have anger towards you. Paraninda sam agna. It is said in Ramayana, there is no bigger sin than paraninda. Lo, this is the Vani sin is there. Le lo. And those who do ninda, he has given what fruit he gets. Some become bats. Bole, I'll become bat. No, if you are not doing paraninda, you won't become. But it is given lot of fruits. So, this is the sin at the emotional level where I have bhavna dosh. Krodh is there, irsha is there, kam is there. This is called mansik dosh, apeksha is there. Through which mind is not able to think about the grace of God. When you cannot think about grace of God, then understand that that is a mental sin. In any situation, seeing the grace. Therefore, Bhagavad says in one shlok, Tatyanukampam susamikshamaanaha. Don't do pratiksha of anukampa. Do samiksha of anukampa. Samyak ikshanam iti samiksha. Samiksha means trying to see what is the grace, not I wait for that. Tatyanukampam. You know who said? Brahmaji in his Brahma Stuti to Bhagavan Krishna in 15th chapter or something like that. 12th or 15th chapter. Tatyanukampam susamikshmana. So if the mind is not thinking in the background of Shraddha, this will call Bhav dosh. And therefore Bhav Samshuddhi is called Mansik Tapas in Gita. Manaprasada, Saumyatvam, Maunam, Atminigraha, Bhav Samshuddhirityeta, Tapomana Samuchyate. Which chapter is this? 17th. 17th chapter. You're learning 17th, no? Over already? No reply. Please revise it. It will slip away. So this is the third path. Please note, subtler a path is, more closer it is to you. And difficulties in removing. If this is outside, I can throw it. But something is on my face, it is difficult to notice also. The kingpin of these sins is in bhokta and karta. Aham bhokta, I am enjoyer. I am enjoyer itself is a pap. This is the, who is more sinful person? Supposing somebody steals. So his bhokta is so strong on money that he breaks all the rule, he doesn't think about future and his sukh buddhi is too much in the money. Every sin, behind every sin, there is love. It's very, very, very strong sense of joy on some object or a person or something. So sinner is a very strong bhokta. He cannot get out of that bhokta. And moment you become bhokta, then result is that you will become karta. And if the bhokta is very strong, it is deaf and blind. It doesn't see, doesn't hear. Vasana has very long hands and legs, but blind and deaf. What will be my future? What is God's wish? What is Guru's wish? What will happen to my mind? Nothing it wants. It's deaf. Understand? This is a dangerous part. It is a non-listener, non-obedient. It is a suicidal rather. Strong bhokta will become animal in the next birth. Every animal is a strong bhokta. It is a matter of time. A strong bhokta will be a very angry person. All very angry person will are very strong enjoyers they are. This is the 4 level of sin. अच्छा, चाहे वो सुख फैमिली में बहुत ज्यादा हो, चाहे मनी में हो, चाहे फेम में हो. Every strong bhokta will be insensitive to others. Because I want it. Whether anything happens to you or happy or unhappy, I don't care for you. Now, where is the Paroksh Gyan coming into picture now? And therefore, here the word Buddhi Purva Kritam Papam word has been used. Buddhi Purva Kritam means the enjoyer and doer. When it is said Paroksh Gyan, then Brahman Asti. I had mentioned that. And strong bhokta, please note, it will become physical. If it is a weak bhokta, you may not become physical. You can dissolve it through your knowledge or thinking on bhakti. Strong bhokta, bhakti does not work. Nothing will work. He needs to live with somebody, and he needs outer thing to control him. He will not be able to control himself. Bhakti will not work. Why? दिमागी में नहीं आएगा उस समय. That there is such a strong gush of thoughts that no other thought can stop. Like stopping a bullet, it is like that. You can't stop the bullet. It's the bullet thoughts. And there you need lot of abhyas, earlier abhyas if you had done of Nam Jap, and created a Nam Jap abhyas. So when this thought comes, my Nam Jap abhyas comes, and then it can stop. If tremendous Nam Jap abhyas or Guru Bhakti abhyas is there, then you start. And this way you can stop at a mental level, otherwise it is going to become physical. Now, Buddhi Purva Kritam, let me see this topic. Okay. ये पाप बड़ा पाप करवाएगा. Remember that? Big sins have the foundation of small sins. Nobody does big sin on the first day. No murderer just shot. He started his career with a slap. No smuggler was a big smuggler. He started stealing something small. And therefore be aware, your small sin is likely to become big. Therefore teachers are strict. They shout a lot. So Buddhi Purva Kritam Papam. You know what happens here in Paroksh Gyan? When I see the Paroksh Gyan has two meanings. Either Paroksh Gyan is God is there. Ishwar is. Not Ishwar I am. Ishwar is. Ishwar I am, you will become Vedantin. Then you will become Tattvamasi. Ishwar is. Ishwar alone is. When you repeatedly see something big, in front of big, our enjoyer diminishes. In front of, supposing Gurudev comes, you are very angry, you will feel very shy. Or somebody had calm, he will become calm. So Sanskrit calm will change to English calm. Why? बोले इतने बड़े गुरुदेव के सामने हम क्या बोले? Or you see photograph of Bhagwan when you have calm krodh. Just gaze on that in your room. You will become quiet. Paroksh Gyan means, please note my point, all the time Paroksh Gyan is Gyan. Not intermittently this will happen. Paroksh Gyan has to be there at all time. And then only, you know what it is saying? Vannivad dahati. This Paroksh Gyan burns. Burns means dilutes the enjoyer. Dilutes the enjoyer. Dilutes the doer. अच्छा, बोले क्या बोले इनके सामने? In front of sometime, Guruji or Gurudev, somebody praises me. We feel so embarrassed. In front of them, what you are praising? इसे क्या बात है? उनके सामने क्या हम लोग? So, बुद्धि पूर्व कृतम पापम वन्निवत, like the fire, it burns. Who burns? परोक्ष ज्ञान. आपका इंजॉयर चला जाएगा. Thus, progress of a person is what he was enjoying earlier, he doesn't enjoy now. क्यों? उसका ज्ञान बढ़ गया है. I mean, he sees that object with the background, with the infinite background. Earlier he was seeing that object with the background of his enjoyer. I told you the story of Ravana. Somebody said, Ravana, you want Sita ji? Well, yes. But why do you take the form of Ram ji? Sita ji will rush towards you, are expert in changing forms. So if you take the guise of Ram Bhagwan, Sita ji will rush towards you and embrace you. So Ravana laughed with his 10 heads. He said, do you think I'm mad? I tried it. He said, then Sita ji met you? He said, there was no desire in me after that. The moment I had Ram, there was no desire and no calm was there in my mind for Sita ji. I thought, अरे ये तो काम ही चला गया हमारा. ये परोक्ष ज्ञान की महिमा है. I'm repeating it. It should not be intermittent, or it should not be casual. It should be at all time. If it is not at all time, this line will not hold good. Your enjoyer will diminish, your doer will diminish in front of doership of God and Bhagavan, or in front of his desireship. And therefore, Ras Panchadhyaya is there. You must have heard. And at the end of Ras Panchadhyaya, Phalshruti is there. You know what is Phalshruti? One who reads Ras Panchadhyaya, he will be free from Kam. Hridrog word has been used there. Tell me why? Because Bhagwan and gopis are there. Bhagwan is showing his Kam Jai Leela. One of the name of Ras Panchadhyaya is Kam Jai Leela. How he is without Kam, in front of all opportunities where one should have Kam. Ye Bhagwan hai. And therefore, Shukdev ji starts Bhagwan api taratrihi sharadutpulla mallika viksharantum manaschakre yogmaya supashita. You see God and you can't have Kam, you can't have growth, you can't have Irsha, Lobh, etc. Somebody you are jealous, you can see his manifestation of God and I am very happy. Somebody you are angry, you can see, okay, some aspect of him is not good. It doesn't mean all aspect is not good, it is a part of Virat only. Paroksh Jnana changes the backdrop of your enjoyer and doer and you become a sober person. I hope this line is little clear. And actually, this happens first before the Paroksh Jnana. This happens first. Please note, this is to cover up the deficiency of sadhan chatushtaya. And therefore, if you have less of vairag, etc., there is one way what the saints say, even if you listen and hear, vairag will increase because of vivek. There is a chances that your vairag and shat sampatti will increase. Because listening itself involves, you have to be quiet. You have to have dhamma. You have to sit straight like you are sitting. Or you have to tolerate. Well, what do you want to say? I'm so tired in the morning. Morning I'm tired after sleeping. So paroksham brahma vijnanam shabdam daishika purvakam buddhi purvakritam papam kritsnam dahati vannivat. Let's see the next verse and complete the last shlok and complete this chapter. Aparokshatma vijnanam shabdam deshika purvakam samsara karana jnana tamasaschanda bhaskara. Again, aparokshatma vijnanam shabdam deshika purvakam samsara karana jnana tamasaschanda bhaskara. This aparoksh jnanam you have heard now. Now, by your qualification, the space between aham and asmi is empty for the teacher and the scriptures to fill in. I am, you have emptied that portion, cleared off. And there he says, you are that self, and I am that Brahman. I am beyond any space and time. I am not part, product, or property of body. Number 2, I am independent. Number 3, I am all pervasive. I am clear on these 3 points. So when I say I don't see the body I see that body was incidental and not intrinsic. This is aparoksh jnana. And meditation is facilitator from paroksh to aparoksh. It is a facilitator. And then slowly and steadily, it depends how much you have to clear inside. Therefore, every seeker is different because every seeker puts different effort. Every seeker has different past. Every seeker has heard different quantities of satsang. Every seeker has different shraddha. Every seeker does different homework. Every seeker has invoked the grace differently. Some do more jap, some less jap. Therefore, there is a big difference between two people here. Results are varied, extremely varied. Every seeker has pleased his God differently, pleased his teacher differently. And therefore, when this great day will come, aparokshatma vijnanam shabdam daishika purvakam, then what happens? What happens then? You know, the paroksh jnana was symptomatic treatment. And aparoksh jnana is curative treatment. One is symptomatic treatment. It gives you peace, but doesn't bring the cause of peace. The aparoksh jnana brings the cause of peace. In paroksh jnana, you have a knowledge, I am peaceful. In aparoksh jnana, you have a knowledge, I am peace. I am not peaceful. Peace is not my adjective. It is not peace. I am aparoksh. In paroksh jnana, second difference. In paroksh jnana, happy is a verb. I am happy. In aparoksh jnana, I am happiness, it's become noun. In paroksh jnana, the knowledge is I am existing, Brahman also exists. Both are there. In aparoksh jnana, these two statements are is goes and am is there. From verb again it makes become noun. Third difference. Fourth difference. In Paroksh Gyan, there is a chance of forgetting that Paroksh Gyan. Because anything which is at the thought level is bound to be forgotten. It requires sadhana to remember it. But in Aparoksh Gyan, there is no chance of forgetting. Because it is not a thought knowledge. If you stop studying Sanskrit, you will forget that. If you started. Even Gita Shlok you will start forgetting. If you stop, I remember 12th chapter. Acha? Tell me which shlok. Which shlok you want? I'll chant. Chal Adveshta Sarvbhutam. Yes, I know that. Adveshta Sarvabhutanam. Adveshta Sarvabhutanam. अरे यार भूल गया माँ फलेषु कदाचन नेवर ट्रस्ट जैसे तीन चीज को फेरते रहना चाहिए यू कीप ऑन फ्लिपिंग एंड कीप ऑन रिवाइजिंग वन इज पान आई डोंट नो the pan which is kept in bundles, every day it has to be taken out. Second is the feet of the horse. You have to keep on pressing. And third is this scripture. You have to keep on flipping like that. You'll forget which verse was there, what is there. Sanskrit Rama, Ramau Ramaha, Ramam Ramau Raman. तीसरा क्या था? रामेण 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 रामाय राम भी भूल गए तुम सिंपलेस्ट वन ऑल्सो यू फॉरगॉट अरे यार आई एम नॉट एबल टू स्टडी संस्कृत आई हैव नो टाइम एक्चुअली देयर इज नो सो मेनी क्लासेस आर देयर इज नो टाइम टू स्टडी संस्कृत No, morning is there, afternoon is there, evening is there, night is there. In between also so much work is there. Sira has gone, sunburn has fallen on my head. So, everybody gives their work on me. So, Ramen Ramabhyam Ramaihi रामाय रामाभ्याम रामेभ्य रामात् रामाभ्याम रामेभ्य रामस्य रामयो रामाणाम रामे रामयो रामेषु सिंपलेस्ट बता रहे भूल गया सब Therefore I wish to take some class in Sanskrit also. When? Big question is when. If you take some class out, then only you can. Today's feeding scheme. 9:30 onward. So, see the difference between Paroksh. Aparoksh Gyan is non-forgettable because it is of the nature of self. When dementia happens, people forget their name also. They forget their father, mother, child. बड़ी महिमा है Paroksh Gyan. In a Paroksh Gyan, there is no forgetfulness. You don't have to revise it. Not that I've stopped listening to Vedanta, I forgot I am Brahman. Again I am back to Jiva. इतनी मुश्किल समझ में आया ब्रह्मन अब तो हो भी गए थे ब्रह्मन अब फिर भूल गए ब्रह्मन लेट अस गो टू सत्संग यू डोंट नीड एनी सत्संग बोले थैंक यू Once I have Aparoksh Gyan, I need not come in satsang. No. It is not mandatory. You can still come. No, but I cannot come. I'm sorry. But first have that. First have that Aparoksh Gyan, then you are exempted from morning puja. If I don't have it, it's fine. If I don't do the homework and all these chanting, etc., all are fine. You are beyond Vidhi Nishedh after that. No chanting required. No chanting required. Tasya karyam na vidyate. There is no duty for him. Well, tell me one thing. All Gyanis remember Gita, etc. Not necessary. They may not remember. They may not read everything. They may not know Sanskrit. Many Gyanis, they don't know Sanskrit also. But main thing they know, for which Sanskrit is to be known. Once you have reached, tools are not required. Once you are there, you don't need to hold on to the ticket. The same ticket is very important when you are boarding the flight. Reach destination, you tear the ticket and throw it in the dustbin. It's not required. You don't hold on a ticket. It's over. But till you have reached, you have to hold on ticket. Otherwise, where is a ticket? Show me in phone anywhere. Bole, no, I have deleted. Bole, you also deleted from the flight. Go out. How will I admit you? So, Aparoksh Gyan is not having a triputi of knower knowledge known. In Paroksh Gyan, there is a triputi of knower knowledge known. The risk is this. Triputi is to be revised, maintained, forgotten. बड़ा मजेदार है Aparoksh Gyan. Therefore, Aparoksh Gyan is a symptomatic treatment. I had a fever, I took, and I do, this is Paroksh Gyan. But why the fever was coming every day in the evening? That when it is removed, that is Aparoksh Gyan. In Paroksh Gyan, Jeev, Jagat, Ishwar, all three are still Satya. In Aparoksh Gyan, on the Brahman only all three are appearing and disappearing. I hope some examples I have trying to give, so that you don't stop on Paroksh Gyan. And I don't have that also. You said it is continuous. Mine is intermittent. Only in the class I have Paroksh Gyan. So, Aparokshatma Vijnanam. And what it does, see the example given. Earlier it was given Buddhi Purukritam Papam. And here it is written Chand Bhaskara. Chand means the scorching sun. Chand Bhaskara. What it does? Samsara Karana Ajnana Tamasaha. Dahati you have to put in bracket. This Chand Bhaskara or it removes, dispels Varjayati, Prakashyati. The darkness of the ignorance which is the cause of world. See the word. This one word. Samsar Karana Ajnana Tamasa is one word. And then Visarg is there, Tamasa is there, then Sandhi is there, then Chand Bhaskara is there. Therefore, Chand Bhaskara. So, Aparoksh Gyan is like the dawn sun, early dawn sun, half light, half, 5 o'clock. Little light, something is clear, something is not clear, hazy. But this is glaring, no question of not clear. It is in the dark, scorching sun, believe this is tree or this is animal, human being. I think you go eye test if you have that problem. It is very clear, absolutely kark amlak, but that it is clear. It is so clear now. Acha, Guruna dukkhen api na vichalyate. He is not shaken up by even tremendous sorrows also. Tam vidya dukkha sanyog viyog yog sangitam sanishchayna yogtavya. So he is unshaken by anything. For him, lot of scriptural statements are there. It is one slok comes, Paralasyapi hunkarahi chalachal vichalkahi na vikshobhameti yasyatma sa mahatma iti kathyate. Whole pralaya is coming and sun is melting and it is falling on the person. But he is unshaken. He says, on Panchmahabhut, another Panchmahabhut is fallen. I am untouched. This is called Aparoksh Gyan. Like on Jal Bharat, the sword was falling, he was still standing like that. Aparoksh Gyan is there. Gita has said, even if he kills the whole world, he will not get any sin of that. Hatvapi saiman loka na hantina nibhatyate. So all glory is here. That was just on the way. So don't stop there. Paroksh kiya. I hope this is clear. Let us conclude. Are you clear now? Samsar Karan. I told you Samas has to read in Urdu from right to left. Urdu you have not heard? Don't know Urdu? Urdu is there. So Alif Bete, my grandfather used to write in Urdu. To his elder brother, he used to write in Urdu a postcard. There was a postcard, 15 paisa. And he used to ask me to put it in the post box. I used to see, could understand. Therefore, he wrote in Urdu. But when he wrote, I used to see, he used to write from left to right. Right to left. Not like Hindi English. So Urdu, Samas used to understand from right to left. So first see the word tamasa. Ignorance. Ignorance of what? Agyan tamasa. This is Karmdhare Samas. And what is that? Agyan. What is that? It is a Karan, cause. Cause of what? Samsaras Tatpurush. Samsaras se Karan. This is the way you have to go and read. Let's conclude this chapter and see what is said. Itham tattva vivekam vidhaya vidivan manasa samadhaya vigalita samsritir bandha prapnoti param padum naro nachira. So, itham means in this manner. What manner? First you do tattvam shodham, tvam pad shodhan, then tat pad shodham. This is shravanam. Then mananam is there. After mananam, dhyan is there. After dhyan, you go to paroksh jnana. Then you remove the deficiencies and come to a paroksh jnana. Tattva vivekam vidhaya. Vidhaya means having done this vivek. Vivek. All are intellectual process. All are intellectual. I don't know what they say. Go beyond the intellect. Go beyond the intellect. If you understand some meaning, understand what, let me know what is the meaning. So, itham tattvekam vidhaya vidivat. Vidivat means as per the scriptures. Don't say, I have discovered a new method for God realization. You keep it with yourself. A novel method because of my independent thinking. It is totally baseless. Any statement. Therefore, a lot of teachers have come very popular. I won't take their name. What they say, no head and tail. Where it is coming in the Shastra. We are trained to think like that. You heard the story when Shantanu was doing Shraddha. Bhish Pitama was doing Shraddha. Shantanu's hand came like that. That offer tarpan on my hand. So Bhish Pitama said, can we offer? Priest said no. It is not in the scripture that it should be offered on the hand. It should be offered somewhere else. He didn't allow. इतना पक्का निष्ठा होना चाहिए. Don't talk anything which is not in Bhagavad Gita, Ramayana, Bhagavad, Upanishad. Somewhere that link has to be there. Then only depth will come in what you are talking and saying. Without Shastra, and this habit is coming off now. You are not a motivational speaker, or you are not some kind of inspirational speaker. We are not speakers. We have come here to become saints and seekers. So Shastrasya vidivat. Therefore, Om Tat Saditi Srimad Bhagavad Gita Su Upanishadsu. Yesterday you heard in Ramayana, Nana Purana Nigam Agam Sammatam Yat Ramayane Nigati Tam Kvachidyantopi. I told you Pramad. And then, having done this discrimination And then what I do? Manas samadhaya. And having established the mind in the Brahman. Remember that I gave the example of the fruit falling from the tree when it is ripened. Very ripe fruit, automatically it will fall down. Little breeze, it will fall down. Sometimes without breeze. God has made like that. Then as the fruit ripens, that connection, link becomes more feeble and feeble. So as you also ripen in your Vedantic sadhana, mind is seen objectively as false. And this is said in Updeshastra. Nashta manaso utkrishta yogina krityamasti kim swasthitim yatah. It's called Nashta manasa. Mind is destroyed. Destroyed doesn't mean finished. Destroyed means it is negated. It is seen as appearance. Like you see that Vibgyor color. What's it called? On the sky? Rainbow. Indradhanush. Rainbow. If you see, you cannot keep quiet. You have to call somebody, you also see. So, you can't just see and enjoy and remain quiet. So after that, manas samadhaya vigalit samsritir bandha. The bondage. Vigalit means finished. Vigalit, gone, gal gaya wo. It has lost, liberated. Samsriti bandha. Samsriti bandha means the bondage of samsriti. Sru dhatu is there. Sru, so slither, sarane. Like the snake slithers. Sarakna, snake doesn't walk. Well, snake came walking. It doesn't have leg. It doesn't walk. Because snake doesn't have leg. The pad indri of the snake is in the stomach. In the stomach is the leg. The pad indri is in the stomach without the external leg. Therefore, from the stomach, it is called padodar. Padodar, snake is called. 2 words for a snake is there. Chakshu, Shrava and Padodar. It will walk by the stomach. You cannot go. If I ask you to walk by the stomach, you will use hand. You will just go and run at that place. Very fat if you are, then you will be stuck up only. It's called Padodar. Slither. Going from one eye to another eye is called samsara. One wrong eye to another wrong eye. One illogical, erratic, uncertain, insecure eye to another illogical, erratic, uncertain, insecure eye. Then third erratic, illogical eye. Then fourth, in 1 hour, hundreds of I go through. This is called samsari. I am very, very happy. I am very, very sad. अरे कुछ आई को तो पक्का करो, कुछ तो होगा ही. Moksha is non-movement of I. Discovering that there is no movement of I in time and space. I don't go to sleep. Sleep comes in me and goes. Sleep comes and goes in me. I don't go to sleep. Dream comes and I did not go. I was not dreaming. Dreaming was coming in me. I did not become old. Old age has appeared in me and it will disappear in me. Discovering this I which is there. This is called Vigalit. Didn't wake up. I did not wake up. Why? Waking came in me and went away. When you say I wake up, that means you were sleeping. This is Jeev's statement. I had dream. Dream came in me. I was not dreaming. I was a dream seer. How can I dream? There is no ing associated with me unless I am Chinese. When ing was there, remember that? She is still there. She used to do yoga and all this. There is no ing with I. Walking, waking, sleeping, dreaming, talking, thinking, no ing. I am full stop. No dying. No taking birth. No body. I'm dancing. Nothing is there. I hope this is clear. So, Vigalit Samsritir Bandha. This is the name of the person who has known that. Prapnoti Param Padam Naraha. Well, how long will it take? Soon enough, na chirat. Huh? Na chirat. Gita has also said achirat. Not. Well, this is I am not that serious, you know. थोड़ा सा और है. Little more effort to do. बस आ गया. Once I was doing parikrama first time, so Haridas ji was there. We didn't know how far. So far it was. Just little more. It was 10-12 kilometers. बोले बस आ गया. Little more. Already have walked a lot. Little थोड़ा सा और चलिए मिल जाए. बस आ गया. So seekers also is like that. You have already walked a lot, done lot of sadhana. Little more is there, you will be through. Well, is it not a deceptive? No, little more. थोड़ा सा और आगे थोड़ा सा आ जाइए. थोड़ा सा मेहनत कर लो, ठीक हो जाएगा. You will be fine. Never give up. Nachirat is for taking away discouragement. Laksharth is don't be desperate, don't get impatient. So nischayana yoktavya yogo anirvinna chetasak. Ubomat, don't get tired of your sadhana. Don't get tired of Vedanta. Don't get tired of meditation. Well, there is no fruit coming. After listening, I am the same person. What is the purpose of listening all this? Wait. When room is too dirty, sometime cleaning as if nothing has been cleaned. You continue that. आप पढ़ते चलो. Keep on moving. Charai veti, charan vai madhu vindate. This is Rigved mantra is there. Continue moving. You will get the madhu, the goal you will get. Don't get desperate, but keep on moving. Acha? हाँ. Na chirat. You will get it. You will definitely get it. Sure you will get it. Oh, thank you so much for encouraging me. Nobody encourages me. So, definitely you will know it. Acha? I can be out of my rag, dvesh, kam, krodh. Arey, sure, definitely. Sure. Little you put effort, you get it. How long? Achirat. No, but time I want. No, that I am not giving. It's a relative word here. चलते रहो. कब आएगा, कैसे आएगा, that is not in your hand. Continue that. So this completes the first chapter, and I'll give you the summary, how 65 slok have progressed, and then most probably I want to complete the second chapter, because these two chapters I had not taken. From third chapter, no, second I had taken. But once few portions are little ticklish. I want to go to Brahma Sutra and complete Brahma Sutra. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Shri Guru Pyo Namah. Hari Om.